Hello everybody, this is Tazilon and I am here in Erlenberg Assault Defense for Volume 21 of a Lighthouse original tutorial series, What Would You Do? This is a series where at various times throughout the film I will stop the film, ask you if you were driving my tank, what would you do? And then after a brief pause I'll tell you the decision I made and why I made it. In this battle there's one artillery per team, 2 scouts on each team, and a good mix of other tanks on both sides. Although we have no heavies near the top of the lineup, they only have one, so that's not really that bad. I'm going to go over to the east. Looks like only maybe 3 or 4 tanks coming this way so far. Pretty typical for this map. Hard to get a lot of support over here. Maybe another TD's coming over here too. 28 prototype might be getting over here. He's going to take forever to get over here though. And I was going to go up the hill, but there's the roach sitting up on top there. So I can't go further up the hill like I wanted to. Somebody takes him out. So off I go to spot. It's kind of cool because it delayed me a little bit and everybody's moving up into place right now. Now, you can see the Rudy. There's a lot of people getting ready to shoot him. Do you want to pull up and go for shots yourself, or should you wait until he dies? What would you do? I'm going to try to take him out. But I can unload a lot of hurt on him really quick if I see him. Before he can see me, he's going to die. Before he can rotate, bam! Oh, I bounced. So now I'll just pull down and get concealment and back up, and I won't have to worry about somebody sitting over there that's going to spot me when I come up the hill here. As always, I back up because I know I'm going to shoot and get spotted and have to run down the hill real quick. The Challenger's back far enough where you just don't have the gun depression on these French lights that you do on other lights, so it's hard to get your gun down far enough to shoot him. I was telling that Type 59 to watch the Challenger because he's going to start getting shot from this guy. I'm seeing if I can get my gun down far enough. It's just not going to happen unless I really expose myself and go too far over the hill. So I'm going to pull back this way. See if I can get a shot on that Challenger here. I want to be able to drive him back a little bit. And now I lose contact with him. So, where do you think I'm going? Am I going after the IS-6? Am I going after the Challenger? Am I going to try to find the Arty? Where would you go? And as near as I can tell, they only have the heavy and the TD down here. IS-6 is fully engaged. I want to get this Challenger out of position to shoot the Type 59. And so I'm going to try to wrap all the way around the very end and pop up behind the Challenger and put 8 quick rounds into him and hopefully take him out. Here we go. He's concentrating on the Type 59. One more. Oops, bounce. Got it. Got him with my last round in the clip. Now I'll reload and move back to where the IS-6 can't rotate around, but he has his hands full and now he's dead. So I'll come over here and hunt for Arty. There he is. Just pull up in this bush right here. Be able to pull up and start shooting before he'll know I'm here.
Critical hit. Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy is hit.
Bam.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
So we have the southern flank to the east side clear. Where would you go now? And this is too easy. Just pull back over here. You can shoot into the backside of all these guys, hopefully, because they are paying attention to the tanks to the north. Get at least one free clip after that. They may pay attention to me. So I'll pull up and shoot at the SU-100 Yankee.
Penetration.
Oops, shot high. And I'll put the last two into 69.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Now I have a lot of support behind me, but they're all looking like they're going up towards the bridge except for the E-25, so I have to be careful here pulling forward. I don't know if that SU-100 is looking for me, and he's not. He's going around. I can just pop in the back of him. He's dead. Why he ignored me over here, I don't know. There's the T-150.
We didn't even scratch them.
Got one round left. I'm hoping to get a shot up here on this guy. That's why I'm not reloading right away. And now, with the possibility of getting that easy kill on my last remaining shot, as I pull forward, I'm going to start reloading here in a second. We only have a 2-tank lead, so we just can't be overly aggressive and crazy. Ah, he dies just as I get a shot. Simple stuff here. I position myself where I got concealment from foliage. And back out right away. Now it's just... ouch. We only have a 1-tank lead now. I'm spotted. Here comes the bulldog. What would you do? We have the T-69 behind me. Bulldog's bearing down on me. How do you play this? I'm just going to pull up a little bit to get out of the line of fire of the T-69 and wait for the bulldog. Nice stable shot. He's dead. Now I'm going to be able to move down here to where the T-69 can't see me. And hopefully come in on him from an angle where he's not expecting. So I'm reloading as I go. Got 14 rounds left, 2 tanks to kill. And I'm thinking right now they're talking about it in the chat. It's like with 2 minutes and basically 2 minutes to go by the time I come in on anybody. They aren't most likely going to be able to cap. We have an RHM sitting right on cap. So if I try to get my 6th kill and die in the process, probably not going to impact the outcome of the fight. But I'd like to do it without dying. I'm thinking their only chance to win is by attacking cap. T-69 doesn't seem to understand that. He's way far back there.
Enemy armor is damaged.
quite get a kill on him. There's the T-26. Which way do you go? T-26 or T-69? And I'm thinking, well, I'm going to go after the T-69. I get 2 shots on him, he's dead. Meanwhile, the T-26, I'm going to have a hard time coming in on without him seeing me beforehand. Prototype's already going in on him, so I'm trying to come up and around and hopefully come out behind the T-69. If I can come in behind him, I'm only going to need 2 rounds at most to take him out. Now, where is he? Last tank left. 46 seconds. There he is. Perfect. Right behind him. Oops. Track him. Killed him. So for this battle, I end up, if I can find it, I end up with 2015 XP, 2,531 damage, 6 kills, 513 assisted damage, 2 spots, and a top gun. When I first came over here, I wanted to go up on the hill, but the roach was sitting right up here, so I had to wait until he got taken out, and then I pulled up. On the way up, we saw the Rudy. And so I could have waited for my team to take him out, but who knows how long that was going to take, so I just pulled out and killed him myself. And that allowed me, as soon as I got concealment back, to go up and start spotting. If I had let my team take him out for me, it could have been another 30 seconds or so. Who knows how long it would have taken. And I wanted to get up there and spot, so I did it the quickest way possible. Pull up, find 2 tanks. Our Type 59 was coming up, keeping the IS-6 occupied, but the Challenger, or the Challenger, was sitting down here, trying to hit the 59, and he was far enough away that I couldn't get a shot on him unless I came over the crest of the hill, and that would have exposed me to both him and the IS-6, which isn't good. And so I just backtracked, came all the way down around the end, and came out to flank him, and was able to kill him before he returned fire on me. And at the same time, they finished off the IS-6. When I came down here, the rest of the team rushed the IS-6, and so right after I killed the Challenger, they took out the IS-6, and that let me be free to come over here, take out the artillery, and then to just flank in behind everybody and just pick people off. Trouble was, the T-69 was paying attention to me, so I had to back off there, and as I did, the bulldog tried to rush me, and I think he was thinking, well, he can get the first shot on me. So I moved to where the 69 couldn't have a shot on me anymore, and then just stopped and got a real good stable shot on the bulldog and took him out, and then all the way up the middle and around. Saw this T-69 here, the 26 up there. 26 was engaged, and if I would have gone this way, the T-69 would have ended up behind me, and I would have been trapped in between the 2 mediums. That's not a good deal. So I elected to come down here and wrap around and hopefully come out behind the T-69. It worked out perfect, and I got my last kill on a top gun. Like I said, if I had on that last decision, I didn't really explain it much when I was in the battle, but with the T-69 down here and the T-26 here, you expect the 69 to start coming north because it's the only chance they have to win the fight. So if I would have tried to come in this way, he would have ended up right behind me, and I would have died if the guy could shoot it all. So I didn't really have an option except to come down, try to curl around and get behind him, and that one worked out. So it's just a matter of watching the mini-map, understanding what it means to you, and not putting yourself in a position where you're giving the enemy the odds in the battle. Always try to go to where you create good odds for yourself, and so that's what I did with the came in behind the T-69. It worked out, and I think this is my first film with this 1357. It's kind of a love-hate relationship with it because it can put out a lot of damage real quick, but at the same time it has a lot of limitations. You saw how I couldn't shoot the Challenger because I couldn't get my gun down far enough to do it. No matter what angle I took, I wasn't going to be able to do it. So there are some restrictions and play limitations. However, when you can adapt to how you have to use it because of its mechanics, then it can be a fun tank to play, if not always a dominant tank. From Erlenberg Assault Defense, happy hunting.